clip has been posted so many times on Twitter claiming it's Russian invasion footage. It's literally Arma 3.
Versus Ukraine. Oh shit!
The past 8 hours of your eyes being glued to the screen hoping that you can watch some poor Ukrainian soldier dude getting his fucking head blown off is just you masturbating to the excitement of the situation. I don't get it, Destiny. Aren't a lot of the research streams you do supposedly as boring? All of the study deep dives and everything? No. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you actually fucking... That's the second retard. That's what people like Hasan, the whitest, most richest, most privileged, pampered, fucking golden toilet paper. The way that live coverage works for breaking news like this is... I'm just speaking in facts now. I'm not giving my opinion. I don't really care to debate this or argue this. It's all entertainment. If you enjoy it, if you like being excited and clicking through the next tweet, and you like to watch like dead bodies and tanks blowing up and shit, and that like gets you off, you come hard to that, then by all means do it. You know, that's cool. Have a, you know, box of tissues nearby, ready to jerk off to every fucking new tweet that comes across your feed. That's cool if you like it. But if you want, wake up the next day, read the news. The subreddit was molding so much. Yeah, I mean, like, basically...
God save me from these Russian bootlicking dumb fucks.
I've watched a lot of live war coverage, not usually on stream because it's fucking cancerous as fuck. And something that I noticed a lot during Middle East stuff, and I see it happening a little bit even now, is you don't know what any of the footage being posted is. Instead, what happens is you see a clip being posted and it says something like 3 Ukrainian tanks blown up. You don't know what the fuck a Ukrainian tank looks like. You don't know who that Twitter account is. You don't know what the uniforms look like. What? Are you serious? Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. Basically, here's what an entire stream of mine would look like. Wow, guys, that's a crazy tweet. We don't know if it's true yet. Let's wait for more reports. Wow, guys, that's some crazy stuff. Wow, let's see if we can wait for an official report. Wow, that's basically the entirety of what it would be, okay? So, if you're mad, I hope you're mad. And suck my dick. This clip has been posted so many times on Twitter claiming it's Russian invasion footage. It's literally Arma 3. Okay, wait, what kind of gun is that? Arma is usually known for its realism. Is there any machine gun that could fire for that long without fucking melting? Is that a real thing? That's fucking Arma 3 footage. Nice. 366,000 views. Those are not bullets. That's just showing them where they're aiming. Well, I think every so many rounds there will be a there'll be like a tracer rounds or whatever, so you can tell. But I don't think it's usually every round. Hold on one second. I'm about to IP ban a ton of people. Is there anything substantial in terms of actual reports you see? I mean, right now I guess we're waiting to see how far Russia's going to go, and then we'll see how big the sanctions are going to come out from NATO. And then I guess we'll see what Putin's political response will be. What is this?
Ладно, окей, нормально. 22 человека, хорошо. Короче, что вам еще рассказать?
God, that's so exciting, guys. I mean, informed. I feel so much more informed watching stuff like this.
Мамочка.
Do you have any more clips of like stuff blowing up in the background, preferably with lots of dead bodies? This is a tracer every 5 bullets. Gotcha. Cute.
Back to Ukraine. I'm sorry, Trump is just so unfathomably stupid. Russian plane versus Ukraine. Oh shit! Is this real? On TikTok?
I can't do this kind of shit, guys. Sorry. Go. There's like so many other good streamers that'll cover this stuff. Go watch Hasan or watch whatever. It's so cringe to me. He immediately says it's fake 2 seconds after. Yeah, for the whole night, I'm sure. Okay. Sounds retarded. We want your base takes. There's not. You just have to wait and see what happens. Like the amount of information that you have versus like now and like 5 days from now is not going to make a difference in your life or in any decision you're going to make. I will watch a Biden response if he comes out and says anything. I don't know if he's speaking now, but my guess is going to be is that Biden is just going to say, we condemn this in the harshest of terms. We're putting together a round of very intense sanctions right now with NATO, and we hope that Russia sees the error of its ways and backs down from whatever. That's going to be my guess. If Biden comes out and gives a speech, it's probably going to be exactly that. I don't know if he's speaking yet, or... I think chat just wants you to call Hasan retarded. They reported that U.S. troops are already in Ukraine. Bleaklight, can you link me that, or you're getting permabanned? U.S. deploys forces in response to Putin's Ukraine moves. Forces in Ukraine or forces in other NATO countries? Eastern Europe. That's why that guy is staying permabanned, okay? And anybody else that like misinterprets or links me some dumb breaking news shit, you're getting permabanned as well, okay? This is the most fucking intellectually bankrupt shit that people fucking do on the internet. Is this fucking breaking news shit. God, it's so fucking AIDS. Why not combat it? What am I... Because I don't want to do a stream of me just sitting here for 12 hours going like, no, that's not true, no, that's not true, no, that's not true, no, that's not true. No, that's the most boring fucking stream in the fucking world. Like, I don't really care that much about watching like dead children in people's bodies. It's entertaining to watch, but I just don't feel like watching it right now. I know that a lot of you guys like really like watching people getting blown up and shit. Go watch it somewhere else, okay? There's like plenty of streams online that'll cover that shit, all right? But don't lie to yourself that you're watching it for any other reason other than you're hoping to see some dead bodies, like, which is cool if that's what you like. I respect that. Are you gonna come down and feed my lane again? Because I'm here for it, bud. Nice. Why frame it like that? You're not above it? No, it's not. I never said that I'm above it. I just don't care about it. But the fact that you guys pretend that it's something different, that like, oh no, like it's actually we want to be informed. No, you don't. You don't give a fuck about being informed. You want to watch dead bodies. That's what you care about. You want to see people blow up. You want to see dead bodies. You want to see blow up military vehicles. Like that's what you're looking for.
Destiny. Wouldn't it be better if you covered it through the NYT or Washington Post live feed? There's also verified foreign policy reporters on Twitter as well. There's always going to be an element of entertainment of everything you do know.
It's just boring.
Hope you stay in plat forever.
Thanks, bud.
Holy fucking shit, Steven. I just read that the United States has dropped 2 nukes on Japan. Thoughts, 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 thoughts.
If you're gonna be doing thoughts, at least thoughts and prayers, okay? I'm thinking I'm just interested in international relations, but it turns out because I like jerking off to dead bodies. Thanks for letting me, Mr. Destiny. Yeah, no problem. I'm here to guide you, dude. It's cool that you lie to yourself and you say that like you care about international relations, but like watching live breaking footage of shit that you have no idea what the fuck is going on because you don't know the uniforms, you don't know the military vehicles, you don't know the regions, and thinking that you're like informing yourself on like foreign relations. I'm glad I'm here to break through that for you. That you are lying to yourself when you say that you care about it. You don't, you know. But it's cool. I understand like the ego, the fragile shit that like you want to feel like it's because I care. That's right. It's not. It's just exciting. That's it. You're just really, really, really excited, which is fine. It's an exciting thing to watch.
Says he doesn't want to react to dead bodies, yet he will react to his dead body and read for 9 hours.
Oh, Batman.
Belarusian, do I get to say I have a bigger... The fact that you said you're Belarusian means that you probably don't live there. You probably live in the
Hasan,
fucking US,
another
America.
lefties were so hard to nail Rittenhouse on crossing borders, but defend Putin crossing borders into Ukraine.
Oh well, this is the first time Destiny's annoyed. Good, get annoyed. I just want you to be honest with yourselves, okay? That's all I want. You can do it. Are you lying to yourself that you don't care because you're on the roof? If I wasn't playing, I'd probably be watching it. But it's not because I like care about like the foreign policy implications or anything like that. It's just because it's exciting as fuck to watch like people getting blown up and shit.
Last night felt weird. Felt like he was excited that shit was going down.
Yeah, of course. Everybody's excited, and it's super good for streamers. You get a fuck ton of viewers on like breaking news shit.
I want to watch the world burn. I want my favorite React streamer to react harder. React.
Do you think there is a chance they will accidentally fuck with the Chernobyl plant and waste storage facility? Should I stock some iodine, or am I overreacting massively?
Why would they do that? I feel like Russia would get fucked more. No, they're probably actually going to do that. I think there's a decent chance that they blow up the other 3 Chernobyl reactors or whatever. I think that could happen for sure. I hope they do, because that would be the most exciting thing.
Why the fuck haven't you even posted on Twitter you care about Ukraine? You literally have not sent your thoughts and prayers, you monster. Why hasn't Biden protected the gamers in Ukraine? I thought he was the gamer president.
Obama.
Oh god, yeah, the people posting
Alright, it's a stupid fucking meme.
never mind, that's probably good. I don't know.
Keep
People
it up,
love
can't
this
wait
shit, I
to
guess.
see you hit Diamond 5.
My thoughts are with the people of Ukraine. They are. I'm thinking about them so hard right now. I hope it's helping.
Breaking news. Deranged Halfling thinks that today is the day he breaks out of being hard stuck flat. Everyone send thoughts and prayers to our fields.
Thank you for your $5. See Hasan stream last night saying Ukraine hasn't been invaded yet? Oh, well, yeah, because it's just the free and independent territories of Ukraine, right? I actually blocked Hasan, or I blocked Haz on I blocked Haz on Discord. I think I can't listen to it anymore. People that are like, oh nice. People that like are watching like Russia Today and like just eating it up verbatim while criticizing like every mainstream media outlet in the US as being corrupt, I actually can't handle. I think you're actually an evil person when you do shit like that. I was watching some footage about how like Russians were taking in these poor native ethnic Russians from eastern Ukraine because they were being so oppressed. It was like, okay, dude. Does Haz actually believe everything the Russian network says? Yes. He won't say that though. What he says is, well, they wouldn't lie about whether or not they're invading or not or something. It was like his argument.
Watching Ukraine stuff cause it's stimulating and scary. Fine. Pretty normal. Saying you are because you are so informed and involved as you sit in the safety of your home in a country that won't be affected. Kinda cringe.
True. When World War burning, it's not a world war, you stupid fuck. You just want it to be because you're excited for something in your boring,
Hello,
fucking,
Tiny.
meaningless life to
I need to
happen,
make a
right?
very
Like
brief
that's the only
statement.
thing that's the only thing you care about. Okay, link me whatever mainstream media you want to watch. Let's go. Go ahead. This is that dumb fuck that got permabanned from my chat. Okay, Ukraine's forces make fierce resistance in Chernobyl zone. Officials say. Slovyansk, Ukraine, on day one, on the first major land war in Europe in decades, the Russian military plunged into Ukraine by sea, land, and air, killing dozens of Ukrainian soldiers and ominously touching off a pitched battle at the highly radioactive Chernobyl exclusion zone that risked damaging the cement-encased nuclear reactor that melted down in 1986. Wow. Hold on. What is the Ukraine flag? Is it blue and yellow? Let me get my lighting in the back to match so it looks like I give a fuck. Which none of the streamers or people covering this actually do. But hold on, I can pretend just as well as they do. 1 second. I need blue and... It's got to be blue and yellow, right? Close enough. Just blue.
I actually have no real grasp on the impending
good
terror
enough.
that is potentially coming towards the Ukrainian people. I'm safe in my home, so I literally don't have any feeling on this foreign to me event. I'm as impacted as the next SOIUS citizen.
Scott Bradley, $4.20. Thoughts on Trump's?
I don't get it, Destiny. Aren't a lot of the research streams you do supposedly as boring? All of the study deep dives and everything? No. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you actually fucking... That's the second retarded thing I've seen you type in here today. What do you mean? When you're researching something, you're actually gathering relevant information about this shit, and you, like, use that to create a better, more coherent worldview or whatever. The past 8 hours of your eyes being glued to the screen hoping that you can watch some poor Ukrainian soldier dude getting his fucking head blown off is just you masturbating to the excitement of the situation. You're not gonna remember any of this fucking shit. If I ask you about any of the locations, any of the names, any of the soldiers involved, any of the factions fighting for any of the stuff you watched during Syria, you're not gonna remember a single fucking thing. You couldn't find any of the countries on the fucking map. Like, how many of you people even know where Chernobyl is, right? You don't give a fuck about this. You're not researching this. This is just done because it's exciting to you. It's masturbatory and it's exciting. That's it. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's fine. It is exciting. I watch videos of people getting killed and shit because I think it's entertaining to watch. That's cool. Just don't pretend that it's something different. And don't try to say like, well, this is the same as research. No, it's not, you dumb fuck. You're not gonna remember any of this shit. You don't know any of this fucking shit. Like, sorry. Anyway. Speaking of, I guess if we'll do one thing here. Whenever you read about things or hear news about things, wait, fuck. Always look it up on a map so that you can know where things are. I think Chernobyl is up here northwest of, I think. I don't actually know. Around here? Oh, I could just look for Chernobyl. Yeah, right here. There you go. Probably coming through Belarus, because guess what? It's a Russian puppet state, so... Who just said he's wrong? Oh, looks like we found one guy who didn't know where it was. There you go. If Russia cuts back on gas exports, then Europe will try to make up the difference from already strained supplies kept in storage facilities or by scouring the world for more liquefied natural gas. Flows of LNG, mostly from the US, have exceeded Russian gas pumps in Europe in recent weeks. Cool. In Kramatorsk, families are boarding evacuation trains heading west to Kiev and Lviv. These are not regularly scheduled trains, but operated specifically for evacuation in the east. Wow, crazy. The White House announced President Putin will not deliver remarks on the Russian invasion of Ukraine at 1:30, 1 hour after the initial scheduled start time. The president earlier held a meeting with G7 leaders to discuss severe sanctions against Russia. Wow, cool.
Can you throw up a league game already? This shit is boring.
Russian,
I will give an address of this shit and
stop. Russian army vehicles on Thursday in the town of Armyansk in Crimea, the Black Sea Peninsula that Russia seized from Ukraine in 2014. Cool. Destiny, maybe talk about the arguments people are making in support of the invasion of Crimea / the rest of Ukraine, or you can just hear and do not. Yeah, here's the argument. The argument is that the two regions that form the Donbas area in eastern Ukraine are largely ethnically Russian people. That's the argument for invading it, which is true. But what nobody seems to remember is that all the way back from the 1800s and onwards, there has been a forced ethnic genocide, an actual genocide of the people in eastern Ukraine, whether it was forbidding them to teach the Ukrainian language, whether it was forcing the Russian language upon them, whether it was the famines that the USSR had that caused millions of people in East Ukraine to die, whether it was the shipping of hundreds of thousands of ethnic Russian people over to eastern Ukraine. So yeah, they are ethnically Russian, but that's just because it's been planned to be that way for the past like fucking 300 years. Like, there you go. So it's a fucking retarded argument. Anybody that says it should be shot in a video game, okay? Because they're basically saying that if you genocide a group of people hard enough, you should be allowed to go and take over their fucking shit. But they would never make that same argument for the United States and Native Americans or literally Canada or their indigenous people or literally any other group of people ever. It's the dumbest fucking argument in the history of the fucking world. Anybody that says it is basically like cheering on fucking genocide. Okay, there you go. What do you want? What else? There's like two things to say on this. Like, I just super don't care. What else do you want me to look at? Link me things. The emotional realization that war can happen in Europe is a fresh realization for our young audience wasn't alive to see the Balkans. Listen, there's not going to be war in Europe, okay? None of the NATO countries are going to get touched. Putin wants to take his shit here. They're probably going to, who knows how much of Ukraine are going to take. I'm sure you're going to be way more informed than I am by watching every fucking second of breaking coverage while jerking yourself off, while grasping your cock, hoping to see somebody getting blown up. And tweet about it with all your friends. But you know what? If you read about it in 2 or 3 days, you're going to be just as informed as anybody else. But why are people simping for Russia so hard? Because some people's entire political ideologies, and by some people I mean Hasan and his ilk, are formed by fuck America, fuck America, fuck America. That's it. And when you live in America, it's really easy to think that the United States is the worst person in the world. Like, kids at lefties that live in America are like teenagers that think their parents are literally dictators. They're the people that are like, my dad is the worst fucking dad that's ever been in the existence of all the fucking parents. Really? Why is that? I turned 18. Every other person in my school got at least a new car. He gave me $2,000 to buy a fucking used car shitter. My dad is literally fucking Hitler. That's what people like Hasan, the whitest, most richest, most privileged, pampered, fucking golden toilet paper, wipe their ass with their fucking servants people in the world sound like when they say shit like, oh yeah, the US, we're just as bad as Russia. Wow. Oh yeah, our mainstream media, oh my god, yeah, it's all so corrupt. Oh yeah, the CNN is basically the same thing as Russia today. No, it's not, you fucking retard. Go live in a place where you actually have journalists getting assassinated by fucking world leaders. Putin doesn't give a fuck so much. Putin will uranium poison you fucking 7 countries over to tell the whole world that he did it, and he doesn't give a fuck. And you're gonna try to sound like the US CNN, like Anderson Cooper is the same thing as fucking media that's dictated and paid for by the fucking Kremlin? Come on, get the fuck out of here. It is the most Western world, white man, like blind to everything else around him take I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. Okay? It's so fucking stupid. Polonium, not uranium, my bad. Well, you're correct on some sentiments, but the question for you, why is Russia invading Ukraine? Who knows? I don't think Russia likes the idea of Ukraine being super pro-Western. I don't think that Russia likes the idea of Ukraine potentially flirting with the idea of joining NATO in the future. And taking over parts of Ukraine is a good way to stop all of that. Having that big-ass, huge-ass fucking buffer zone between Russia and the rest of Europe probably would feel pretty nice. What's your response to people saying we can't say anything because of Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan are worse? It's just stupid. Just dumb. Hasan deleted his video, which was called I Was Right About Ukraine. That's cool, but if Hasan actually gave a fuck about any of this, Hasan would just stop talking about it out of respect for the entire situation, because he was so horrendously misinformed that he doesn't deserve to have an opinion on this. The guy is beyond fucking stupid, like beyond the pale stupidity. If he had any respect for the situation, which he doesn't give a fuck. That dude would fucking jerk off over fucking dead Ukrainian babies if it meant getting an extra 30,000 fucking viewers. He doesn't give a fuck about the situation. And next week he'll move off to like saying billionaires are evil again or some shit as soon as the dust is settled on this, just like people do with all of these fucking issues, because none of you guys actually give a fuck about anything related to foreign policy whatsoever. Which is fine. I understand. It's not close to us. We don't see it. There might be some Eastern Europeans in chat. There are probably a bunch of people living in fucking Estonia or Latvia or Romania or all these other countries that are a little bit worried. But I mean, if you're an actual NATO country, you're probably fine. And I don't think anybody else really thinks that Russia's going farther than Ukraine. But who knows? You know, a few days ago, I don't think anybody thought that Russia would go all the way to Kiev. They thought they would just stick to those eastern regions.
Like
so, you know, who knows? Who the fuck knows?
China will probably do more business with Russia while they're sanctioned. Do you think China tries to capitalize on this situation in other ways?
Is it Latvia? Latvia? I thought it was Latvia for a long time. Dude, I don't know. Eastern European country. Wait, it is Latvia. Wait, who lied to me yesterday? It is, you fucking... Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody in Twitch chat was like, I'm so confused about what Destiny's saying. Now I'm starting to think it's Latvia, and it's my home country. Wait, so it is... It might be Latvia. I don't know how to pronounce it. You guys are... Lativa. Latvia?
I hope we can help them. But sending troops into Ukraine will escalate this to a big war. But I can't see a good way that this is going to be...
Stop! The U.S. can't put down troops in Ukraine because you don't want two people with nukes shooting at each other. It doesn't happen. It shouldn't happen. So... I said I would debate